Welcome, everyone. You guys are tuning in to House of Spiritual Vibes Radio. Today, we are discussing shamrock luck, shamrock magic, different ways that you guys can work with cloves or clovers, 3 leaf, 4 leaf clovers. We're going to also be discussing some leprechaun magic for opening luck, success, abundance, prosperity, and sometimes even some road openers or protection spells for your money. So, bringing you the show today, I am your host, Nina Soul. And joining me, as always, my favorite lovely sister, Bruja co-host, Cass and Chimu.
Hey.
Chimu.
My finger
Chimu.
You
Yes. So this is going to be a good show. I feel like this show is it's a very positive show because, discussing discussing shamrock magic. I mean, the only unlucky shamrock I ever heard of is the Shamrock. The Shamrock Hotel. That's gotta be the only unlucky spot. If anybody's
that
from
evil
Chicago.
leprechaun in that motherfucker.
Right.
We know.
That's the evil one. Yeah, so I'm pulling us up here on YouTube. That way you can go ahead and share it. Okay, awesome. And we got you guys in the comments. Yes.
Today we do finally.
Yeah, we do. We have comments here.
Last week we couldn't do it.
Yeah. No, it's because we didn't play any music. That's what it is. They just don't want the music. It's cool though. It's cool, YouTube. Because we got you. We're gonna be getting our own fucking soundtrack. No, just kidding. Yeah, I brought it. She was like, motherfucker, it's only an intro and an outro. I gotta right away we gonna have a soundtrack.
We're gonna go all the way in.
Wow.
Yeah. Y'all seen us as the Latina Sanderson sisters, but y'all ain't seen the Latina Destiny's Child. We got you. We coming out. Oh my God. Let's see. I want to share it. Everybody share us everywhere. Share us everywhere. Share us on Facebook, Instagram. Fucking message. Send the message to your girl that she's sitting up over there. Ain't nothing to do. Go ahead and have her join us here on the show. Have her watch us.
Right.
Yes, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna be discussing shamrock magic today, and it's a perfect time because a lot of the snow is already starting to melt.
Mm-hmm.
You see some grass under there, Chimo. I thought you were lying when you said that everything's still alive under all this shit. I'm like, oh, that's just dead. That's just dead down there.
Brown.
No,
it's not. They're growing. It's like, okay, because
yeah.
and I was like, you know what? I know I grow a lot of clovers and a lot of shamrocks in my backyard in a particular area, and there's leaves piled up, So I'm digging out, cleaning out, and you see the little sprouts, and I'm like,
Aww.
I was like, see, they're growing. Those leaves are there for now to like still keep them warm for sprouting.
Yeah, for sprouting.
Yeah. So
I've been seeing the snow melting, and I see like green grass, and I'm like, no shit. It for real was alive under there. Chimun. I was like, it must like freeze or something and like stay like somehow like when you freeze it and then it unfreezes, it's like fresh again or something. I don't know what it does, but that's I was like, okay.
It's something how beautiful nature just does her magic.
Yeah. She really does.
It's just beautiful on how it happens. And I get them all the time. Where'd you go? Again, like when you're from Mother Nature, you don't over excessively get and gather. You get what you need and keep it fucking moving, you know?
Right.
That's how come I do in certain stages, like if I'm making something or it's always most likely it's always gotta be something in season. But this is my clover,
Oh,
right?
nice.
And it's got like little yellow flowers. I don't know if you could see them.
No, I don't
No,
really see them. Hold on, wait. Let me make you big.
here's one. Here's one. He's got the yellow flower.
Mm.
So I like using these a lot. I save them, and again, I'll get them more when either it's not peak, but like let's say August here in the Midwest. I'll get them. But yeah, the little suckers are growing up and sprouting already. I was like,
Yeah.
because now I can use these and boom, harvest another batch.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, and just okay, we got 7 people here now. Yay, we're growing. So, and if you guys are watching, and if at any point, because I know you guys, on Facebook, we would see you guys as hearts, we'd see your laughing face, smiling face, whatever, thumbs up. Feel free to put all of those in the comments because we still love to see them. It helps us to know, where we're at in our conversation. If we're tapping into something that y'all are like interested and intrigued, we want to keep you guys drawn, so definitely make sure that you utilize this comment section to throw all your little emojis. Is that what they're called, emojis? Yeah, your little emojis up. Yeah, so I really like, I love horror stuff. And I was just saying this the other day. I would take one of those leprechauns, like from the Leprechaun movie, and use him on my money altar. Because the leprechauns, and we actually, Sister Chimo was so kind as to put together some images that we could go ahead and share while we're talking about them. So let me pull up. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows what like leprechaun looks like, but let's all look at one, right? Let's look at it together.
Let's look.
Let's do this. Hold on, let me pull this. There we go. Make sure I pull up the leprechaun and not the helicopter. Yeah, so look at these are the clovers right here. This is the one that we're talking about. We're not talking, or no, clovers, not the cloves, because cloves are the one that come in like purple, purple clover, right? Yeah, or cloves.
Those are actually called shamrocks.
These are shamrocks.
Those are shamrocks.
Oh.
I thought they were clovers, or
Me too.
Because 4-leaf, 3-leaf clovers.
Yeah, like a 4-leaf clover.
I'm telling you, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's a shamrock, and the clovers are the ones with the bulbs.
Ah, okay.
I was like, oh my goodness.
So I wonder why they say 3-leaf clover or 4-leaf clovers. That's so weird. That's fucking confusing. Yeah, motherfuckers confusing.
There are like 200 and something species of shamrocks and clovers.
Right.
So it's, let's just say it's the family. You know what I mean? But those right there, that image right there shows of them being shamrocks. Shamrocks are when they're just 3-leaf versus 4 or 5 sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the clovers are the ones that look like that too. But
look at there they are.
There they go.
I have those, and I have the purple ones in my yard.
So do those grow? Do those grow from the green?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they get tall. They get like a nice from the ground. They're probably like this tall.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are those the white flowers? Are those part of the green?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, I don't think I ever really looked at them like that.
Yes, that's a clover.
Yeah, those are clovers. I know the white ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so then the greens are considered clover still because it's part of the plant.
It's still part of the plant.
Oh, look at those.
Right? I was like, oh,
Those
that
are
is so
pretty.
pretty. So, oxtails. Look at the little horn.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. I like fairy doors, but I think that's dope. Like a little shamrock, like little leprechaun door. I think that would be nice to put like a little money altar. Cause look at they got the clovers right next to the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
The
Yeah.
leprechaun is considered to be a fairy too.
It is.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like what are they like?
It's a
Kind of like little
solitary.
elves
It's a
too.
solitary fairy.
Okay.
Yes. And it's only male.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Only male.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a
So
cute.
so the leprechauns, and I like this too,
That's
it's in
cute.
the shoes.
Yes.
Leprechauns can be very protective. I mean, if y'all seen that Leprechaun movie, he didn't play. He was over there killing people for a gold piece. He said, "Hey, where's my money at?" He's checking
Yep.
people. He's checking people for his money.
Yep.
So, leprechauns can be really good protections for your prosperity. But I'm sure that with leprechauns, you probably have to do make sure that you keep up with the offerings because
They're
from the
greedy.
way that they seem, they're like very like about getting their cut. Like,
Yeah, they're very greedy creatures.
uh-huh,
Very greedy. Or fairies. Oh, look at that one.
right, look
That's
at
a
that
cute
one.
little one out off of the
That
side.
is a little cute one.
Yeah. It looks like those are oxtails. Those are beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
And you can plant shamrock, all the different type of species, oxtails. Oxtails is a plant that you can also plant in the home. And again, they're cousins to the shamrock and you know what I mean, things like that. But they're beautiful house plants. I like an
Mm-hmm.
oxtail because at night, um, I like to do magic with oxtails too because at night they close and during the day they open.
Oh, nice.
And they come in beautiful purples, an array of colors. They're pretty. They're really pretty plants.
There's some more. Those are nice. I like the yellow. Oh, so leprechaun pots. You guys could get those at Dollar Tree during like St. Patrick's Day, when they have all that stuff out. I've seen like the pots that you guys can put, coins in it, you can put chocolates in it, you guys can do offerings like that. These are cute little window garden.
Right?
That's the motherfucker I'm talking about. That's the one. See, I swear I will put a picture of him at my money altar. Like, bitch, give me my money. That's exactly like how he looks like. I know you took what do you call it? My shilling?
My shilling.
Yeah, my shilling.
Fucking movie.
Yeah, I like him. I like that guy. Oh, look at these ones. Very pretty.
Very pretty. It's a very pretty plant.
Yeah, I feel like they're very easy to grow too. Like for people because they grow in the grass, So if you guys wanted like some little porch garden, if you live in like second story or something like that, you guys could make a little leprechaun shamrock garden.
That is a beautiful bitch. I love that one.
Yeah,
She's
this
like,
one's nice.
Try me.
Look at the dew.
I love that.
And that water could get collected too. I mean, you wouldn't get a whole lot off of it, but even just to like kind of get some with like a cotton ball, using that like
bless your candle and just rub your
early
candle
morning.
in the morning.
Yeah.
You just pass your hand over it, rub your hands together and run your hands over yourself.
Yeah, bless yourself with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice one. That's it?
I think that's the last one.
Yeah, that's the last one. Okay. So let's come back. Oh. Okay. There we go. Yes. So Chimu showed us the dried ones that she has. Have you guys ever, because I remember when I was like a little kid, I didn't really play with I didn't like play normal toys. I would be over here making like tiny little bouquets with like the little leaves that I would find and like wrapping them with the clovers and the like little flowers inside. I feel like the live ones you can use them too. I wonder if can you eat those? Are they inedible?
So the clovers are edible because
the clovers are.
The clovers are, because with the clovers you can brew teas with them.
Mm-hmm.
So like the red clovers.
Yeah. Yeah, those are.
I didn't.
But I'm wondering if the greens are edible.
I don't know. Because when I seen them in a blend,
okay, I seen Cass right away. Cass like.
I'm pretty sure you can. Like, why wouldn't you take the stem, the vein?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Clovers. They're edible from root to blossom.
Oh.
You can eat them raw, boiled, or even sauteed. So from the root to the blossom. So the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. See, that's the thing, is that there's a lot of things that grow naturally and like wild that we can eat, or we can, make a tea and stuff like that, and we don't even, like, some of the things we don't even think about.
Yeah. It says when it's dried, it's slightly sweet and can leave behind a faint vanilla-like flavor.
Oh, that makes sense, because when I was looking it up, it said clover. Like, clover is good for, like, if to smell a clover, it has a really sweet smell. And what it does, I was like, that's okay, bitch. It neutralizes the body. It calms the body. And I was like, oh, so they like to use it for like, almost, what you would consider like chamomile, right? That brings you down, it sleeps, it's calming,
it's calming.
You know what I mean? So I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, I never thought clover had a smell to it, you know what I mean? Or I wouldn't be able to smell a clover.
Right.
See, I find some fat ass purple white clovers.
We grow those over here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to, once they come up, boy, I'll grab some for us. Send you and Cass them. Yeah, because we grow them over here, and those really help for we're going into the March of the Yoni, so those also help for teas dealing with those, with those beautiful
like anxieties.
With the anxiety, depression, but also I want to say, I remember reading, and don't quote me because I don't remember for sure, but I want to say it has something to do with that it helps, drinking the tea helps to like helps to minimize ovarian cysts. I want to say it does. You'd have to look it up, but I think it's the purple clover. Yeah. Oh, we got lots of people commenting. Yay. Okay. Let's see. We got Mary Jane is here. Hello, beautiful cuz. I'm glad you guys found us on here on the YouTube, right? On the YouTube.
Yes. On the YouTube.
On the YouTube. Let's see. Rebecca is here. She said, blessings, beautiful brujas. Blessings to you too, sis. Koya is here. She said, I just figured out you have to be in the app in order to chat with y'all. Oh, okay. So you have to be signed in order to chat. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, Rebecca said, I love those leprechaun movies. Yeah. There was I forgot which one. I think the one where he's like in Vegas or something. I think that was like my favorite one. Cause like they're pretty
cool. Movies of that little ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got room for him back there, Nina.
I do. I have plenty. I have plenty of space. Watch, next time you guys see, there's gonna be a
It's gonna be right,
leprechaun
the
like,
life
right
size
here.
one.
He's gonna be right behind the mic.
Little ugly
um,
He even
yeah.
did Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah, Leprechaun in the
Yes.
Hood. That was a good one too. That was a good one. Uh-huh. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Koya said even the Lucky Charms one doesn't share his good.
No, he doesn't.
He don't.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. See, the leprechaun is greedy, little greedy.
That's why I'm saying though, but if you work with him on the money altar, like
You gotta be ready,
you
though.
know, like
He gonna want it. He's
That's
oh
the
my
thing too.
God.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
No,
you
not
got
like
you.
that. Ew.
Oh no, I thought she was reading something. I thought I'm like, okay.
Yeah. If you're willing to work with the leprechaun,
Mhm.
don't be like, okay, I'm gonna give you this
I
offering.
got you next week.
And then exactly. Don't tell you. Ain't no, I got you next week.
He'll come collect. He will come collect.
And I think sometimes that's how come people can depict, the leprechaun as evil, because he's also known as a trickster. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so he does have a lot of he's a characteristic where that's what he is. He's a trickster, little fucking spirit. You know what I mean? Little
Right.
fairy.
And
So
and also too, he likes like the riddles. Like he likes to fuck with people. Like
he
figure
likes
this
to
riddle
play.
out, and I won't kill you.
And you know what that is though?
Hmm.
So they say, you know how they say if you catch a leprechaun, he can grant you 3 wishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or he can fuck with you with his little riddles and his little this and his little that, and he can
Mm-hmm.
drive you to insanity until you let him go. I say, ooh, you a little evil son of a.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, because
I like
that's
him.
that's you have to be like consistent. Don't you want once you spoil, that's it. You're gonna continue
Mhm.
to spoil. So just know that if you want to work with that type of money fairy, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to get your money all tricked up now because you didn't do your due and you didn't pay what you pay and you didn't keep a promise of what you did, because they're
Mhm.
hard workers, they're shoemakers,
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna work hard to make sure that you got your shit, you better work double and make sure he's got his shit too.
Right. Mhm.
So yeah, be careful working with the leprechaun. Work with them, but be careful if that's what you do.
And you think about the shoes too, and the shoes help you to move, help you to move forward. They help you get from A to B,
That's
you
right.
know, and also protect your feet. So yeah, there you go. Opportunities and opening doors and paths, opening paths. Sounds like you got a little issue going on. Got a little
Hey.
issue energy. Let's see. Oh, Desert Siren is here.
Hello.
Hey.
Koya said you could probably use as a tea for luck. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, for luck.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everyone's saying what up to each other. Everyone's what up, what up, what up. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, sounds like an issue. Koya said the same thing. All right. Okay, and she said what up to everyone here. So what up to Chimu? All right. So
what original color is? You know what his original jacket coat cover is?
his original? Well, I mean, you say original, so I want to say I don't think it's green because he's always
Green is not green because
gold.
that's something that just came about throughout the years of the color and the luck and stuff like that.
Oh, what color?
Is red.
Oh, red. Oh shit! Look at that. Yeah.
Red. And they said, oh, that makes sense because like the attraction, you know what I'm saying? When people think of the month, the month of March, or they use these type of symbols during this month when they're doing money magic or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, red, yeah, hello, red attraction. But
Yeah.
how would we know? Because here in this side of the fucking world, we always think we know everything and we start fucking shit up. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But his original color is red, not green.
Okay.
Because in folklore, I guess
Uh-huh.
Irish folk or something like that, it was once considered green to be a color of bad luck.
Oh, wow.
The leprechaun was always in red.
Oh.
Oh, we just made it green because here, green is money. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right.
But it's red. Fun fact. I was like,
Oh,
holy shit,
wow. That's interesting.
right?
Yeah. Mary Jane had guessed brown. That
You would
that
think
was
like
that
to
was a good
hide,
guess.
right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a good guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
To stay incognito.
See, I went
Mhm.
even more flashy. I said gold. He had a gold coat.
Gold. He's all
Gold.
out there.
He all out there. Like I pictured myself like in like this gold coat, like
red. I was like, oh, red.
right.
Oh, wouldn't think. I swear, I wouldn't think of red.
You wouldn't. I
I,
wouldn't. Shoot, I would have probably guessed yellow next.
I
That would have
guess
been red. Would have been the last color, but that even more gives more of that issue vibe. That trickster. That and I don't know. It just yeah, I could definitely see that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
So, how have you guys used? I don't know what to shamrocks. How have y'all used shamrocks? Have you guys used? I've gotten like the coins from Dollar Tree that have like the shamrocks on those. I've used those in some really good mojo bags. Because a
Mm.
mojo bag is you think of like again, I think of the leprechaun. He got this like sack, like
Yeah, yeah.
so. I just picture like a bag of coins or a bag of money and like the money bag is
right.
it's a good money hand or mojo bag.
Well, you could do a lot of charms. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down
Lots of
to
Mhm.
like
charms.
lucky charms, hello. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like when you're working with this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Just think of charms. Well, of course, I have my dried ones. So for my dried ones, I can work with them in different ways. I could use some of it in a baño, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, for a new beginning. I could use it in the oil, let's just say for wisdom, if I wanted to sit down. And these are all symbolisms for the shamrock. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or I got this at the Dollar Tree a few years back.
Oh, look at that.
Mhm.
And,
Nice.
you know,
Is that solid, sis, or does it got a hole in it?
It's solid.
Oh, it's solid. Nice.
yeah. So I'll use like little charms and things like that. You know what I mean? And you can use things like that in your money altar. I have used it in a polvo for my money powder, my money blend that I do.
Mm-hmm.
So there are different ways that you can use a shamrock for your magic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
You can also like you guys can actually draw a 4-leaf shamrock and like you can color it, you can put whatever colors you want to it. And then you would fold it up and put it under your doormat of your home so that luck will come into your home.
right,
Mhm.
Yeah, or
right.
even
I
having
got
a picture of it near the door or putting one. Yeah.
Yeah, I got from the Dollar Tree. You know how they have like for Christmas they got Santa with the movable arms.
Yeah.
Like he's like that felt material.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
have a leprechaun like that.
What?
Yeah, and
Oh.
I hang them in the front of my locker. We always do that for every like holiday or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
We'll hang stuff up in the front of the locker, and I put bells on my locker. So when
Oh.
I swing open and close the locker door, it makes noise.
Right.
And so I have him hanging. Well, he's inside. I haven't put him on the outside yet, but I put him on the outside, and I'll move his arms and shit like that. And that's a good way to invoke that leprechaun energy, that good luck energy. And especially, it's at work, so I'm decorating it. Nobody knows what it, it's just a leprechaun, but I can enchant that object to bring me good luck for the month of March, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why that's also why we're on this topic. Topic is for the month of March. And you guys can really use that energy, whether you're Irish or not, because I feel like in every culture there's a money spirit that is very similar to the leprechaun. So yeah, and you guys can use that magic for whatever. It doesn't matter if it's if you're Irish, if you're not Irish, you can still work with the shamrock and the leprechaun. Just make sure that you take care of, like Chimu said, make sure you take care of it. Make sure you handle him and give him what you're telling him you gonna give him.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see. So we got comments. Let's see. Koya said, I never thought about Lucky Charms because of St. Patrick's being a host outside of my color. Oh, a what? Holiday. Oh, it didn't come up holiday.
Oh, holiday because outside of St. Patrick is a 5th century Romano-British Christian missionary. And he was a bishop in Ireland. He was actually born in British, and he was kidnapped as a child and was a slave for many years until he escaped. And then he came back to Ireland, and he was converting Celtic pagans over to Christianity.
Oh, wow.
And he would use the shamrock. He would use the shamrock as a symbol for the Holy Trinity.
Right.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
So he would convert a lot of pagans to Christianity.
Right.
So he's heavily celebrated. Yeah.
Clover represents something. So, like, I guess for Christianity in Ireland, right? The 3-leaf clover is the Holy Trinity, and then if not the Holy Trinity, it's also the 3-leaf clover, like, represents hope, faith, and love. So if you find a 4-leaf clover, it represents hope, faith, and love, and happiness or luck. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Depending on how you see it. But yeah, he used it in that way for it, a patron for Ireland. And what else did I sit here and read?
I had always been looking for a 4-leaf clover, and there was this one person that was always taking pictures and posting them. Oh, found another one. Oh, found another one. I swear I'd be outside like, I don't see no motherfucking 4-leaf.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there for a while too, just like scoping it. Yeah.
Hey, they're like little shrubs though. You know, a lot
of they do. They grow thick.
Yeah, a lot of people are converting grass to clover. Okay, instead of having just regular grass, they're converting their yards to where it's nothing but a clover field.
Oh, wow.
Because it's less maintenance work, and it's like real shrubby, and it's soft, and it's real pretty,
It is.
And they don't dry out. They don't dry out as quick as grass does.
Right.
So a lot of people are now, when I read that, I was like, oh, that shit is dope. Can you imagine?
Right.
The whole yard.
A whole yard, yeah.
So people are changing from grass to clover, or shamrock, should I say shamrock, because it's also considered almost a type of a weed. So I thought
it does grow fast. When you cut it, it does grow fast.
And it's edible. Like your whole fucking yard is just edible.
Like y'all want a salad?
Oh, y'all want a salad? No problem. I got you.
Well, yeah, can you think about having shamrock and clovers, as your grass?
Right.
Plus, clovers are good to pollinate. That's what a lot of people go to you know, in the summertime, you'll see them, and they do use a lot of the clover to pollinate. So
And you probably have to water it less, I'd
yes,
imagine, because it gives off more shade.
Yeah.
right,
So it doesn't
right.
dry up so quick.
Mm-hmm. So I thought that was,
Oh.
I was like,
Ah.
I would love to have a clover fucking lawn.
Right.
I could bask in that motherfucker every spring,
Right.
you know?
Let's see. Desert Siren said Muggles have no idea of all these magical symbols during every holiday. They just see it as decoration. Very true.
Yes,
Very true.
very true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Um, oh, Desert Siren said, so you wear or decorate with snakes to show paganism still exists, as he called them us snakes.
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Desert Siren said, I know they sell shamrock kits so you can grow some inside your home. Yeah, so and it's better. That's the other thing too, is if you guys decide that you want to go like wild foraging, be very careful that you don't go foraging where they spray down, because sometimes they'll spray down like certain pesticides or certain, and you don't want to take fucking clove clippings from where a dog pees at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That's not the type of, so yeah, I like that idea that Desert Siren said that they do sell shamrock kits so you can actually grow them indoors. And Koya said it's got to be organic.
It's gotta be.
The organic. I swear we still
Oh,
need something that
yes,
says that. That's forever gonna be a thing. It's forever gonna be a
ever.
thing.
Fucking shit.
Fucking organic ass. And you did talk about vanilla today too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it tastes
right?
like vanilla.
Yeah, it's got a vanilla scent aroma. Is it organic? Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Let's see. So what else with the shamrock? The color green, I know that in there it says about the color green being that it was like a bad luck. But I like that it's the color green, because the green it does represent money, prosperity, but it also represents that heart energy too. So if there's something that you're very passionate about for like a business or something, I feel like it would be really, it would also have that symbolism of growing what your passions are. If you have your own business, like you're like, this is my passion, this is what I want to do, I'm passionate about what I do, that might even help even more too, because it deals with heart energy, because it's the color green for the heart chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like gold, you see a lot of green and gold,
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So gold is, we all know gold is success. That's
Yeah,
success.
royalty.
Energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's also the yellow. Which one is the yellow chakra? I don't remember.
The sacral's orange. Let me see. Let me check
Solar
real quick.
plexus,
Next one
sacral.
after.
See,
It's
throat is blue.
Carla. Carla.
I got my cards.
Okay.
Let me see.
I have some velas.
Oh,
Do
it's
you?
the third chakra. It is solar.
Is the solar?
Yeah.
Solar?
Oh,
Solar.
look at it. So the solar, yeah. So that would be heart and solar plexus. And they're right above one's above the other.
Yeah, it is.
Heart, solar plexus. So connecting those. Care Bear that shit. Like, shh. I have mine. So, let me show him, because Cuz got me. So my favorite Care Bear was the green one. I got him right here. He was a gift.
Oh, because he had a little shamrock on his tummy,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, this is him.
Yes.
See?
He's like winking, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's winking.
That's cute. Got a little smirk.
Mhm.
Yo. All you need is the rainbow.
Yeah, all I need is the rainbow one. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it tattooed like a tramp stamp. Just kidding.
Oh. Wow.
When you twerk, it twerks.
Yeah, I'm a twerking for the ancestors. Upside down against the wall. Just kidding.
That's right. Put a handstand on that ass. Oh my God. Funny.
I'm gonna have to try that one day. I've never tried it. It was like it was a thing for a while. I'm gonna try it.
What are you gonna try?
The handstand
The
twerk.
handstand.
Do it against the wall. That's how you get balance. Boom.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Be like, I'm meditating.
Hey,
I'm putting my affirmations out there. Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna show like some examples. Like
Yes, let's see.
Candles, this one.
Hold on, wait, let me make you big. I gotta go get my charger too. Wait, I don't want to miss him. Hold on, no, I'll wait here.
Go, hurry up and get your charger.
Okay, but talk about other stuff while I'm gone.
Go for it. So, rainbows. You know how like they say like at the end of the rainbow, you'll
Wait, how you gonna talk about rainbows when I'm gonna go get something? I gotta be back here. That's gonna be my tramp stamp, remember? Well, talk about something else. Talk about the workshop that we just did, the ancestor one.
OMG, that workshop was really good, man. It was really, really good. It was really, 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 really good. Cass was so nice. I love Cass. She let me shut up. You're on mute.
I said once you started yours, it's like we all were like quiet. we're like, is this really happening?
It was really happening.
It was really happening.
It was
really good. Yeah.
I hope everybody enjoyed it. We do have a new workshop coming up though, right? But that's the March of the Yoni. So those who already participated in it, thank you very much. Yes, we're gonna be doing some nice things. If you're still interested in the March of the Yoni workshop, you'll be able to purchase those workshops after March. And where can they find that, Cass?
Sip and Spell with the Latina Sanderson sisters. All our information is there. And if you're interested in past workshops, you could just reach out to any of us and let us know, and we'll forward those videos to you. And we do have our future workshop that is open right now. It will close at the end of the month, so you have until the 31st. Am I correct? Is that or the 28th?
Mm-hmm.
And
March, you do have until the 28th if you want to enter into April's workshop.
Yep. In April, we will be learning about the Rose of Jericho. It's a really, really powerful plant. And we're all going to give you 3 different ways how to use a Jericho plant, how to learn how to basically communicate with it, because with every Rose of Jericho, there is a spirit that comes with that plant. So be a really, really interesting workshop. So sign up, Sip and Spell with the Latina Sanderson sisters.
Mm-hmm. And make sure you guys sign up for all the workshops because they somehow all have something intertwined. I feel like when we do another workshop, we're like, oh, that kind of goes into what we just learned, or even incorporating it. But we also have the special going on, right, sis? That if they buy 2 workshops,
Yes, if you buy 2 workshops, you get a $10 discount.
Yeah, so that's a good
Yeah, that's a
deal.
good deal.
A very good deal.
And you get 4 classes.
Mm-hmm.
4 classes. And if you want the recording, that kind of breaks it down to like $35 for each class. So you're getting a savings.
Yes, you are. Okay. And Mary Jane said, "Don't get hurt, cuz." Girl, I've been doing this since '98. No, just kidding. Uh,
Oh, real.
I know. Okay, now go ahead, rainbows.
Okay, rainbows. So, the leprechaun always has that, at the end of the rainbow, you find his pot of gold.
Hmm.
Um, so if you think of it in things like that, that's again, like we said earlier, like, the leprechaun represents for, opening opportunities, opening your roads, things like that. And of course, you know, we all know that these candles, your 7
Oh, yes.
colored
Mhm.
candles, these are good to work with if you're going to be working with that energy. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So always find these and utilize the rainbow, which is the goal, which is the mission that you're trying to accomplish, right? Because
Hmm.
everyone's always trying to get that pot of gold, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
it's when you get there and you get it, that's the success of it. So, of course, you always want your roads open. So, this is a good candle you can use if you're working with that leprechaun fairy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, so this is a good one.
You know,
I like-
and the other thing too is what just came to me is what if the success and the luck and the prosperity or the abundance, what if it's not even, you don't even have to use it as money wise, because those colors also represent the chakras.
Right.
So
Mhm.
each chakra is governed by a specific energy that you guys can you guys can work with, or you can even manipulate it or change it or convert it. You know, but using that candle to create your own, what you feel success is, because everybody has, I mean, you could ask anybody, what is success to you?
Right.
You know,
Everybody
it
feels.
could be things that are so
Yeah.
simple, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that energy could represent anything if it has to do with the chakra energy, creating that success for you to, you know, for in within that type of way that you're wanting.
Mhm. What's that saying where there's like after the storm, there's always a rainbow?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
After the storm, there's always a rainbow. So utilize that term with this candle too. After
Mm-hmm.
the storm, there's always a rainbow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So
you can
even if you want to use it during like hard times or difficult.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep, this would be a good candle to assist you during that hard time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, the 7 colored one. I like to use that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a real good one. Then I have this one, which is the clover.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
So see, you have
Hold on, let me make you
that.
big. That way everybody can see. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Hold on, hold on. I was like, okay, there we go.
Okay. So this is a 4-leaf clover. Each clover again represents something different, at least in this image. But come on, you guys, get yourself a damn Sharpie and put whatever you desire in this clover, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's love, there's money, right? There's health. This is the health. And then the man on the ladder, which is success, rise to success.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely, and these are like, they're not all the way cocktail candles because they have these two dressed, you know, So I call them halfway cocktail, which is fine because, what if it is money? Shit,
So
what if you want to put all four different herbs that represent these images? Let's just say you can do so. Do it yourself, But
mm-hmm.
this is a really good candle you can utilize, during this time, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, as women, duh, we have to. Hello. And then this one, I like this one. This one's really nice. It has
I
clovers.
see it.
Yeah,
It
that's
has that
beautiful.
pot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Got the money bag right here.
Yeah.
Dollar
Uh-huh.
signs, the cards. I see the cards at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Luck. Yeah.
Yes. So this one's a good one too. You know, this one también, semi-cocktail, but the interesting thing is that, it is yellow, but the inside's red. So I said when I found out about the red coat, and then when I was pulling these out, I was like, look at the red right there
Yeah.
with the silver, the pot of gold. Hello, makes
Yeah.
sense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe instead of using a green jacket for your leprechaun, turn that motherfucker red and see if
Mm-hmm.
it shifts
Yeah,
to
use a red one.
the red
I
one.
feel like leprechauns would go really good with Libra.
You think so?
Tell me, yeah, hell yeah. Tell me that. Lucky Libra leprechaun, the lucky Libra leprechaun. Fuck out of
Heck
here. I'm
no,
gonna have
don't
one right here.
Libra.
Watch.
He's gonna come right through the wall.
He'll be right here by next week.
Oh Lord. You know what though? Like, I was reading that the shamrock
Uh-huh.
can, if you work with a shamrock or whatever, it brings balance.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
It
I could
brings
see that for
balance.
for the 4, but I guess also for the 3 because
But
it would mirror it. It would mirror it, but the
yes.
4 is also like pillars. I like I envision like 4, pillars,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
stability, maybe balance and then stability.
Yeah, because shamrocks, those are the ones that are 3 and 4 and 5.
Mhm.
Clovers are the ones that come out with the bulb, right? But it's
Yeah.
true because even the symbolism for shamrock in itself and clovers, there is financial stability, there is growth, there is new
Mhm.
beginnings, there is spiritual development.
Mm.
And of course, your luck and achievements, if I didn't say that, refreshments.
Mm.
Yeah, so it does make sense when I seen the balance. And I was like, oh, I could see that. Yeah, because you got the one in the middle and then you got the 3 right here. And then like Nina said, you got the 4, which is the pillars, which is stability. So financial
Mhm.
stability,
Mhm.
for sure. Oh, and a gold. A nice gold color you can definitely use towards
Nice.
March. A
It's
nice,
a gold one, sis?
it's gold. It's like a gold.
Yeah, it's
Gold.
coming off like it's yellow, but
Yeah, it's coming off like cream color.
yeah, like a creamy.
Oh yeah. I think it's the green. I think it's because of the green light that you got.
Probably.
No, I love the fucking green light though. You look like Miss Argentina. Mm-hmm. Oh.
So if you can find those, utilize them, work with them, and see, work with your money on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because that's really what it is. Like, what would you put in the month of March? I feel like the month of March is a good time to refreshen that money altar,
Mhm.
change his passcode, password. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. What? Go collect your bank dirt.
Go
Go
collect
collect, yeah,
it.
go collect your bank dirt in the month of March. Collect your bank dirt. Do it from, I don't know, see what number you feel drawn to. I would probably do like seven, maybe seven banks, seven different banks. Do a seven bank dirt.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, that's one of my lucky numbers. I like, 7, 13,
Yeah. Well, three is
or
also
3. 3 is
Three.
good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
three is a really lucky number, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why they say, truthfully, we say, "Oh, you found a four-leaf clover. You're so lucky." No, truthfully, every shamrock is lucky because the main reason is that even the three shamrock, right? Clover, whatever, three shamrock,
Uh-huh.
still the symbolism of the number three, which three, a lot of people consider three as a lucky number, just like seven, just like 11, and all those other type of lucky numbers.
Right.
So don't get too pent up on trying to find like a fucking four-leaf clover, a five-leaf clover. Use your regular three shamrocks that you find in your yard, in your garden. You know what I mean? Next to the rose bushes, or because it's a weed. You'll be amazed how they just pop up,
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. So use the shamrock, you know what I mean? Dry it up. Put it in your money altar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Place
Mm-hmm.
place a little one right there, with the flower. Because the ones that grow over here for me, they're yellow flowers. And they're cute little yellow flowers. I'm like, oh my God, they're so pretty.
Aw.
So I let them grow until I know fall's coming. They're gonna die. They're gonna wither right now. So I'm like, I'll pick depending on what I'm allowed, like from the root, the whole thing. And then if anything, I'll just get the flowers and the clover, so that way there's still some more bloom for the next following.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That also makes a really good not a floor wash, but like one of those waters that you pour out on your step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called, but I use them a lot, especially with the with business, like that you make yourself like it's almost like a porch rinse or a step rinse or doorstep rinse, whatever you want to call it. Like you put all the herbs, all the ingredients that you want in a pot of water and let it simmer on the stove for a little bit, and then you can go ahead and pour it. You can let it cool down. I usually let it cool down just because you never know if anybody's walking past us and you go,
Yeah.
like, fucking, ah! So yeah, but make yourself like a water and pour it on your doorstep, and it'll bring that look into the home.
Mm-hmm.
Invite it in. It gives it like a energy, like come to my
Yeah.
door. Come here, come to my door.
Yeah.
So you guys can do that to see, I'm trying to think what else I would use. Candle dressing for sure.
Oh yeah.
Using them to dress your candles.
And an
Um,
instant burn, like a blend.
yeah, blend.
Sit it on a charcoal disc.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I normally use mine for like my money powders.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use them more for like my money powders and my gambling oils
Uh-huh.
and things like that.
Yeah, and the gambling oils. When you could also mix the shamrocks with bergamot. Bergamot is really good too for drawing money and luck. So
And
adding
it
it to
smells really good too.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, bergamot does.
It does.
Yeah, so if you want to add a little bit of that aroma, I don't know, aromas always help me with my spell work. It's like if I can smell it, I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's working.
Yeah, it's there. I can smell this motherfucker. This is potent. This one's gonna be a potent one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shamrock is like really anything that deals with prosperity, abundance, wealth, if you want to use it for like in that, genre right there, you definitely can. If you want to use it, I don't know, in a religious way, right? Because obviously in, Christianity, Ireland, they use it like that too. So do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many, like, it was funny because I was reading, who watches wrestling? Who is that little white guy that was the leprechaun in wrestling years ago?
Little midget dude.
He's a little
I mean,
midget
a
dude.
small. I don't think that's the word that
I
we're
don't want
supposed
to
to
say
use.
that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Little,
I'm sorry. Hey,
The
I'm
little person.
4'11". I'm 4'11". I'm almost there, dude. Like, I'm
my bad.
telling you, when I hit like 50, I'm be right there with you. Like, but
Good.
I'm sorry. For right now, I believe I'm about 2 inches.
Right. I forgot his name, but just looking at how iconic this leprechaun is, though, too, because he's in is the mascot of Notre Dame. And the
Mm.
funny thing about that one is that one got his boots off. He's like, "This, like,
Yeah,
motherfucker," you know
yeah.
what I mean? And they're known for being,
Oh,
they,
from the Celtics. The Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
from Notre Dame. So it's like, they couldn't have a party. They know how to have a party, those little motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, they know how to drink.
Yeah, they know
Yeah.
how to drink.
You know
Is
what
it?
I was thinking too? What came to me is that if you wanna like if you're going to work, like if you work as a server, a bartender, a customer service person, waitress, you know, whatever, or even if you work in a casino,
Mm,
drawing the shamrocks underneath your shoes. But making sure your shoes are clean because this spirit is very much about like them shoes, liking the shiny shoes.
yeah.
Right? I've seen that in the leprechaun. He always
Or
he cleaned people's
taking
shoes before he
clovers. Just
killed
take
them.
some clovers and put
Yeah,
them in the shoe.
yeah. Put them in your shoe. You could do that too.
Yeah. Draw a
Hmm.
picture of it if you don't want the
Right,
herbs all up in there, but draw a picture, yeah. Keep the shoes clean.
right. Keep them clean.
You know,
Yeah.
just
Oh,
like
I
diamond.
like that.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do me a little something. I'm definitely feeling this. Like the more we talk about it, it's like I just see it.
I need a leprechaun now.
I know. I need one. I could
When I
fucking
go
use
to
it.
work, I'm gonna hang mine up on my locker, and I'll
Do
post them
it.
for you so you guys to see what he looks
Yes.
like. I should bring some money oil and dab it on him. Dab it
Right?
Yes.
on his pockets.
Yeah, some money oil. Yeah, dap them with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He's
I
pretty
just don't
big.
fuck with the leprechaun, man.
I know that's like
Ever
one.
since
That's
I
a
seen the
one type
movies,
of
like, fuck you. You ain't doing me like that. You,
no. Yeah, that's the type of energy. Like you got to be dedicated to that.
like, bitch, you ain't doing me like that. Fucking movie. I think that's what turned me off about a leprechaun too. I was just like,
That's what I was drawn to. I was like, that's dope.
Like
"Well,
yes, come and haunt me.
No, because that's the thing is that they're so stupid because like in a lot of those movies, it was a lot. The whole thing about it was that yeah, he is greedy, but these people were also greedy by taking stuff that didn't belong to them. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
At the same time, you
right,
know, don't take what don't belong to you.
right. That's right.
That's kind of like Aladdin. You know, they sent people up into the cave of wonders.
Uh-huh.
Motherfuckers couldn't keep their hands to themselves.
Right,
And then
right.
look at what happened.
What happened? Swallowed you.
Yep. See, I could use some of that extra, a little extra luck. You know what happened to me today? I fell beautiful.
No.
I felt beautiful, and you know the whole thing, like it was like okay, so I fell on like a blanket and a pillow, and I was like, oh, and, and then I like looked around. I'm like, there wasn't nobody even heard my fall. Nobody's seen it. Nobody was there to like catch a quick picture of it or be like, oh, are you okay? I was like, I fell in here, and I still stayed like this.
You're so dumb.
Just so they could see how beautiful I felt. I was like,
Please take a picture of it.
take a
I know,
picture.
right?
Like
I won't
didn't
go like
hear
this
me?
again.
I swear it was so dramatic too. It was like it was such in slow motion. I slipped and I was like, and then all of a sudden I laid there like there ain't nobody out of all
You're
the
like,
times
damn.
for nobody to be around. Nobody was around when I felt so beautiful.
Oh my
Like,
God.
yeah, so I could definitely use some fucking luck after
Funny.
next time somebody should be around to take a little picture real quick. Like
God. You know what would be a dope, cute little offering?
huh.
Getting those cauldrons from the Dollar Tree, putting
Uh-huh.
dirt in it, and planting your own shamrock.
Oh, that would
Mhm.
be. I love
And
that.
the Dollar Tree, I was in there the other day. They've got a lot
Of
of,
cauldrons.
yes,
Do
they got
they?
a lot of St. Patrick stuff
I
and
was just there
shamrocks
today too,
and
and I didn't even look.
Porcelain.
yeah.
They had that early over here.
And they even got Easter stuff out, you know, with it being March and the spring equinox.
Yeah.
Um, you know, with spring represents newness, new beginnings, new growth, you know, and incorporating that type of energy. Even like the Easter bunny. You know, the Easter bunny, the rabbit symbolizes fertility. It symbolizes good luck. It symbolizes perseverance, because those little fuckers can like, they're like made to survive out there, you know. So incorporating like a rabbit's foot with a pot of gold with a shamrock plant in there, you know. That'll be really good.
Yeah. Maybe that's where the rainbow can come into play too when it comes to spring equinox.
Because all the different colors
On.
that's
You
popping up, you know.
It's like bringing color back into the environment
Yes.
because that's what spring does. It blooms all the colors, you know, of spring and summer, and you know, you get all these beautiful flowers and different colors popping up, and so that could be also, you know, a lot of why maybe that rainbow's always, you know, with the
Yeah.
love and
I'm
the
getting so
newness.
inspired from this show.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm like, I'm getting really inspired.
Well, rainbows también, isn't it a form of luck,
Mm-hmm.
right?
You
Rainbows
ever
is
heard, did you guys ever like, because when I was a kid, I don't know if my mom just told me this, but she would always say, don't point at a rainbow because you'll get a wart on your finger.
really?
Yeah, that's what she would say. I'd be like, Mom, look, don't point at it. You're going to get a wart on your finger.
Funny.
I'm like, oh. Oh, look
No,
over there. Look over there.
not for nothing, but my favorite time, you know, at least for me in spring, are the storms
Oh,
because
yeah.
rainbow comes right after the storm, you
And the
know? Like,
smell. Oh,
yes. And then you just see that big, bright, beautiful rainbow. Think about it though. Now that I'm thinking about it, what the fuck you think our aura is? The big old burst of colorful rainbow colors. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like when you see a rainbow up there, like it gives you hope. You know, it gives you a sense of joyfulness. You know, it gives you a sense of a new beginning. You know, so I love like a rainbow after a storm. Oh my God, they're the best. You know,
yeah.
they say that when you look at a rainbow, and there's always going to be one color that pops out to you the most than the rest. That is the color that you need to work with or work on. I
Yep.
said,
Yeah.
Interesting.
little tippy bit. I said I could see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
hmm Because again, the rainbow is also, like you said earlier, your chakra. Your seven basic chakra that we all know. You know what they are. Maybe that's a chakra that you need to fix during that season, right? Because of course that's what changes of the season really is. You know what I mean? Because maybe
Mm-hmm.
next season that rolls around, you might not need to work with that throat chakra, you know? But yeah, I thought about that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Working on the color or working with the color that stands out to you the most when you see a rainbow.
Yeah.
hmm
Mm.
So storm season is upon us. So I'm like, can't wait because there's so much other shit to collect during those times. Woo! I love it. I love it. Love it.
Oh, okay. See, I always wondered if you, I just Googled right now if you can find the end of a rainbow. It says you'll never swim out to the horizon and you'll never reach a rainbow's end. The visibility of both requires distance between object and observer. Rainbows consist of water droplets being struck by sunlight in a certain way.
hmm
Oh,
Oh, you know the leprechaun represents water.
no, I
Yes,
didn't.
I saw that first they used to live in the water, so like they were like water creatures at one point.
I don't want to say cobblers.
Cobblers.
Let
Cobblers.
That's
me look.
cobblers. That's isn't that the ones that work on shoes?
Well, they're shoemakers.
Yeah. See, wait, hold on. There's unless this is an image that got messed with, but right here it says rainbows end found, but there is no pot of gold. But the rainbow is actually coming off of a street right here. I'm wondering if that's yeah. How does the end
Well,
of the rainbow look?
it was depicted. Well, the leprechauns first came as they were written in books first, and then they became folklore and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the stories, it's called The Adventures of Fergus, Son of Lete, which dates back to the 8th century. So this book is old.
Wow.
Um, says a number of mischievous sprites capture the hero Fergus while he sleeps, takes away his sword, and attempt to carry him over water. Fergus wakes up with one of his toes touching the water surface, and he manages to grab 3 of the sprites. The sprites win their freedom by promising to teach Fergus their swimming skills.
Mm. That's why I have a sprite spirit. It's come up in my readings before. That's why I feel like I want a leprechaun.
But you know,
That's
there's
why the
different
fuck.
types. There's different types. Like there's one, I'm reading another one. There's a book, it's called Book of Evasions. It was 12th
Mm-hmm.
century, where the Cluracan, another word for leprechaun, Cluracan, a male spirit seen in wider European folklore who is said to haunt cellars,
Mm.
living alone and often dressed in fine red clothes.
Mm.
The Cluracan sometimes carries a purse full of silver coins. A Cluracan is a small size but large in appetite for his 2 favorite habits: smoking and drinking.
Ah. Even more so, wow, that spirit is mine.
You're funny.
Let's see. What is he? Oh, here it is. He is said to be rather lazy and has preferred residence in a well-stocked wine cellar where he will partake himself of the finest vintages. And then he scares away thieving servants.
Mm.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
The Cluracan shares similarities with the brownie of the Scottish Gaelic folklore, who lives in barns and does chores at night. And if he is slighted, he can break things like plates and spill milk.
Mm.
So he'll clean up.
Mm.
But if you don't give him what he wants or what he asks for, like his offering, he's just gonna make that mess again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one that lives in barns. That's crazy.
There you go. What's
That
the
is
leopard?
very interesting.
Yeah, with the leprechaun.
Yeah.
There's different ones.
I wasn't able to find any information on Sprite, sis. So if you have like a title of that book, send it to me. Because I haven't been able to, like, I had looked for it when it came up in my reading, but I was able to find a book that was called Sprite, but it was like about something else. I want to say it was about a child or something.
Yeah, they're elves or they're like elves, fairies. What is it called? It's known as Luctorip, but then it turns into Luchorapon or Leprechaun.
Oh.
Called The Adventures of Fergus, son of Lete. There's another one that's called A Far Daring, who is an ugly little fairy with a wrinkled old face. He is small, and he's very fond of practical jokes. And the good trait of a Far Daring is he can grant wishes. He can release people who have become trapped in the fairyland. So didn't we talk about this before? Those fairy circles. Those fairy circles, and they tell you don't walk into those fairy circles because you can be trapped in the fairy circle. So I guess the Far Daring helps you get out of the fairy circle.
Oh, nice.
And there's a Moros. He's a Celtic Galicia and Asturias. That's both in Spain. He guards tombs and is associated with hidden treasures.
See, that would make sense too, because the Spaniard, with my ancestry.
Yeah, mine too. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, shoot, I'm all about more H. I'm all for it.
I'm gonna send this page to you right here.
Yeah, send it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I just love learning, especially like how you and me, we know our ancestry. You know, we know what we're made of, and to dig into these folklores, you know, is interesting. Like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. You know, this kind of I kind of resonate why I like this.
Right.
You know.
And sometimes people too, like, they'll be drawn to certain cultural things if they have a spirit that's working with them. You know, because, like, for example, thank you, sis. For example, like with me being drawn to Asian culture, I don't have any Asian in me, but I love their food, love their culture. Like, I would love to go to Japan one day. And I don't have any of, like, there's like, the only reason why I'm really drawn to it, and I had found out, is because I have a spirit that's working with me that is an Asian spirit. So as I'm like feeding that energy to me, it's also feeding that spirit that's working with me. You know, so a lot of people might be drawn to certain things because, you know, it might not be so much through ancestor, but it might also be through you know, a spirit that could be, you know, walking with you at this point in your life.
Your guides.
Yeah, your guides.
That's why we say spirit guides and ancestors, right? Because at
Mm-hmm.
some point,
Yeah.
ancestors does become a spirit guide, you know?
Did you guys find anything on what they like as offerings? Because I feel like some nice shiny shoes. You know, isn't it too in the Mexican culture that they put snacks or candies in your shoes during Christmas or
Yeah,
St.
during
Pat
the
huh?
kings, during the
Yeah.
two kings, they'll do that.
Oh, the Three
The
Kings.
Three Kings. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what they like for offerings.
I'm
I would
looking
imagine
now.
like alcohol. Oh, and over here too, we got like a lot of Irish people and
Mm-hmm.
they do like green beer, Irish car bombs. Like they get
Yeah,
fucked up over here.
like Chicago, we paint the river green. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
green
yeah,
color, and
right,
there's a big Irish community in Chicago.
right.
Really, really, really big. And they do their Irish parade and stuff like that. And
Uh-huh.
the Irish culture is really actually it's nice. It's really beautiful, especially when the women in their traditional, I don't know what's the word, forgive me, but when they start doing those Celtic dances, Irish dances, and with
Mm-hmm.
their feet, and you know what I mean? So it is a beautiful culture, you know what I mean? Being Irish. The, the funny thing is, my family is so mixed. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Irish cousin out there somewhere.
Right.
Because they're just so mixed. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
really mixed. But yeah, they got even here in Chicago, the Irish, what is it, crawl pub? Pub crawl? Something like that?
Okay. Yeah. The
Where you
pub
go
crawls.
bar
Yeah.
hopping?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's wearing
Dedicated.
green. Everybody's got the
Dedicated.
red beard. Everybody's got the green top hat, and
Mm-hmm.
celebrating their culture. So I love Chicago because of that. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
Chicago can celebrate, every culture very beautiful. Like
Mm-hmm.
they do it very big and in very different cultures and different neighborhoods, obviously, but it's still okay because it's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Very diverse.
Very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh yeah. I don't know. I think for me, shoes for sure. Um, gold coin for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would say even milk
Milk,
and
you think?
honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fairy, right? It belong. You know what I'm saying? So why
See,
not milk and honey?
I would pick like you guys ever seen Goldschlager? That's like a peppermint
Oh
schnapps with the
yeah.
gold
Yeah.
flakes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
See, that would
Yeah,
be my thank you.
straight up. If you wanted to give an alcohol offering, you know what? I could think of Jameson too.
Ah, Jameson.
I I
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could
Yeah. 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 Like Irish whiskey.
Yeah,
Irish.
yeah, like
Yeah.
an Irish
Uh-huh.
whiskey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say that too, but I was like, well, let me not go there because that's right away my first one.
No, I
But I
could
still have to do the Jameson dance when you said
Jameson.
it. Ah.
And you know what music in the background I'll be playing?
Yeah.
I'll be playing House of Pain.
Possibly.
I used to love them Irish little motherfuckers back in the day. I was like,
So it's saying that like if you want to work with the leprechaun, you have to trap him.
yeah,
So you can set up traps
leprechaun
in your
trap.
house. And they say to use multiple traps because he might be weary of the first one or whatever he comes, because they're like, I don't want to say skittish,
Mm-hmm.
but they're very weary, like somebody's always trying to trick them. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
what is that?
Like, they always watching their back, like,
That side eye.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you figured, they're very protective of their pot of gold,
Yeah.
they're going to be very, very,
right.
they're going to think twice about what they do too.
freaking trust issues.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, for a reason though. For a reason, I'm sure there's some story of how he got like that. I mean, every spirit has a story as to how they became the spirit that they are. You know, what they govern, what they protect, what they bring in, what they prevent. All of those things, all of those attributes are developed over certain things that were done with that spirit or to
They,
that spirit.
I read that they actually are like the bankers of the fairy world.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like we were saying that all leprechauns are male. There's no female leprechauns, and it's saying through to tradition, it's saying that the leprechauns are the unwanted children of the fairy community. As a result, they're described as grouchy, untrusting, and solitary creatures. So that's kind of
You see
like you
why
said,
though? They were
yeah,
unwanted.
they're unwanted.
They're unwanted. So of course, so who knows what was done to that spirit to get them to go away. Because if you think about it, too, fairies are always depicted as very beautiful or very cute or sexy or sassy, you know, sweet. Leprechauns, you know, excuse me, I could see them as being like grumpy and like fuck out my face.
Yeah.
Fuck out my face with all that shit. 'Cause I don't trust you.
But you know, when you said they're considered the bankers of the fairies,
Mm-hmm.
like
They're
Emma
in
said
Harry
earlier,
Potter too. In Harry Potter, they're the bankers.
yeah, bank dirt,
Yeah, the bank dirt.
Bank dirt. Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or
This,
even leaving offerings at the bank too.
Mm-hmm.
You
yeah.
know, like planting something, you know, planting some seeds at the bank or you know, yeah, but the bank dirt definitely. You could do both. I mean, when you go to collect the dirt, plant the seeds, boom, you're offering at the same time it grows, your prosperity will
Yeah.
grow.
Mm-hmm.
They're said
You know.
to hold a hammer. They always have a hammer and a shoe.
Oh, a
And when
hammer and a shoe.
a shoe, and when they're coming, they have a telltale tapping sound, and that's how you know that they're around.
I'm gonna use my green pen too.
So that means they're annoying.
Yeah. Oh, dang. I'm like, yeah.
And you know,
Hammer.
there's a law.
Wait,
There's a
what was the
law.
other thing? Says hammer and a shoe.
Hammer and a shoe. And if you
Probably
hear
some
them,
nails.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a law in Europe
Yes.
that protects the leprechaun.
Yes, it's a law.
It's a law. They're saying that there are 236 leprechauns that still live in the caverns of the Sleeve Foyer
What? Do they got
in
pictures?
Europe. No, I wish. So I guess look it up. Look for the sleeve. SLIEVE.
Better. Hold on.
In the caverns.
What?
LIEVE. And then foyer. FOYE. They're protected in a sanctuary that's nestled in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. So if you go looking for a leprechaun, if you go to try to catch a leprechaun, even if they say that you're trying to find gold in that area, you will be arrested.
Hold
And
on.
convicted.
Let me share my screen with you. I had to look at it first because I wanted to be the first one to see it. No, I'm just kidding. Look at it, stingy, shisty ass. No wonder why I like leprechauns. Like I wanted to look at it first, so oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Okay. So I guess this is supposed to be.
Yeah, and they're said to, a man has said that he had found remains. He heard screaming.
Look at, he got alcohol on that table. I want to see what kind it is. Coin money. This better not be something that's gonna. What is this? Okay. Ah, come on, man. I knew I was gonna do that. Oh, okay, boy. Huh. Huh. I'm
There
getting
we
there.
go.
There we
There we
go.
go. Yeah, look
Look
at money.
at damn some thick ass femur bones. I don't know. See, that doesn't look like those don't look like shoulder blades. What's that?
Nah,
That
it's
that
probably
look like
like
something
something that they
else.
put together.
Yeah, it looks like something that they put together. It's dope though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a cool little altar dedication, but yeah, I don't believe that one's real. I don't know. Little people are kind of thick though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Look at the little shadow box. Like you guys can make little shadow boxes with like little tools and
Yeah.
um I guess they don't show any real ones, huh?
I guess you
No,
have
it
to
doesn't.
catch them.
You have to catch them, I guess. Yeah, where's that story at? Here it goes. In 1989, a local businessman in Carlingford, Ireland, claimed to have found evidence of a real leprechaun on a mountain called Slieve Foyer. He said that after hearing a scream near the wishing well, he found bones, a tiny suit, and gold coins near scorched earth. The evidence is now displayed behind a glass case for visitors to come see.
Oh.
As a result, the new tradition was born. During an annual leprechaun hunt. 100 ceramic leprechauns are hidden in the mountain. Tourists come every year to try to hunt down the little green statue. And you need a hunter's license.
Oh.
And then in 2019, it was the 30th anniversary of the discovery of the bones. And what did it say? And the 10th anniversary of their official European Union recognition. Fortune seekers that had abandoned their mountain search and instead scoured the town for hidden leprechaun pots, one of which contained a real bar of gold valued in 1,200 pounds.
Wow. So even taking some like gold, if you have like broken gold jewelry or anything like that too, like you could even put that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. See, I'm just like I got all these ideas, boy. Watch, I'm gonna be coming out with some new leprechaun creations coming to you soon. From House of Spiritual Vibe. Let's see. Oh, Denise is here. Sister Denise is here. She said, "Oh, I love the Fae." Let's see. Koya said kind of like gnomes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like
Yeah.
gnomes, or she said goblins also seem like leprechauns. Yeah, like those the more I could see how they could be like the least favorable, because they're not usually depicted as very like cute or very,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That might also be the reason why, like, you look at Louis and I'm just like, oh, he's so ugly, he's so cute. So yeah. She said that those shoulders kind of look like wings. Yeah, I mean it did look like different animal bones that they put to kind of make a leprechaun shape. But yeah, wings could have been like a representation of wings. Um, let's see. Johnny Dragon is here. Hi, Johnny. Sandy is here. She said, hello, everyone. Hi, sis.
Hey.
Denise said, I'm in bed. Back is out. Love you guys. Oh, no. That's all she needed. Yeah. And I actually do have to talk with you guys about because I did get a message from Denise, so I'm gonna go ahead and discuss that with y'all too. Don't let me forget, because y'all know how I forget. Young. Lord knows how I forget. If anybody knows. Yeah, so what else do we have on this topic, this subject of discussion?
Go get some oxtails. Go get some shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Plant your home.
mix them with your money rice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're into making money rights, you can use some of those things in the money rights too.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have like garden or plants and stuff, get like little leprechaun
Mm-hmm.
figurines, and put them in the plants and dig some coins under the dirt too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like a planted, like a money plant, plant
Right.
that money in there, have the leprechaun watch that for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like hold this right quick.
But if you
Okay.
have a problem saving money,
Yeah.
you can also work with the leprechaun to help you with saving money. Maybe you spend it. Some people,
Shit, if somebody owes you money.
right? If somebody owes you money too,
Somebody owes
oh,
you money.
I look
boy.
up over there. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Can you imagine sending that little ugly ass? Oh, no.
He is so cute. Dude, I'd be like
And then
fucking chilling, sipping Jameson with him. Like, what up?
you know what? If he had nice teeth, then I'd be like, yeah, he's cute. But
See, it's all about the teeth for
all that
Chimu. You know it is.
Yeah, it's all about the teeth for Chimo.
oh,
Got bad
that
teeth. I can't
bothers
trust
me.
him.
Oh my god. I just cannot be like, your mouth, why is it black? Oh, it's black. Like, whoa. I'm at an odd scope, but I could definitely see that using that fairy to help you breathe back your money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, ugly ass.
Chimo, your face.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want none of that.
I could deal with Lucky Charms. You know what I'm saying? But don't bring that one. I'm good.
Keep that one
Not
away.
him, not that one.
Not that one.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. It says it's 9 steps to successfully negotiate with a leprechaun.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh, let's hear it. Here we go.
Okay. So of course, they're not willing to give up their secret location for their pot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
It says to be by yourself. You have to be alone. It says extortion is the traditional method to deal with.
I know.
Okay.
Or for a hands-on technique, catch them by the neck and give them a little squeeze.
Ooh.
So, no, why would you do that? But don't look away, because as soon as you look away, he disappears.
Oh wow.
It says once you have them in your grasp, you can have a polite conversation or a not so polite conversation. You ask him where his pot of gold is, and of course he'll try to tell you it's in a different spot, so don't believe him.
Right.
Do not look behind you if he tells you it's back behind you. This includes your house. He might, what does it say? This may include your house or any other local that may or may not be on fire.
So you basically gotta debo him.
Yeah, you gotta
roll up on him and be like,
a little bit.
"What you got in my money?"
He could be saying he can try to deter you, oh, your house is on fire, or You know, like if you want him to grant some wishes or something like that, he can kind of like, oh yeah, look over there, like don't look away. Um, if he's not forthcoming, you have to shake him up.
Rattle him up a
That's
little
fucked
bit. Like,
up. Take
that
him
is.
home. Take him home and boil a kettle and threaten to plunge him into the water.
Oh,
Oh my God.
corned beef.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. That's so mean.
I know.
That's so mean.
But
Look
like,
at Chimo's loving it.
Chimo part of my dinner, okay? I'll cook you
look
up.
at Chimo over here. Look, now Chimo's liking what we're talking about. She's like, I like it.
She's like, cook them up.
I'll cook your ass up with that corned beef and that cabbage.
Oh my gosh.
It's saying like if he does give up the location, you have to go straight over there and start digging it up, because if you go over there and you start digging and you find a little piece, you know, like the top of it, you need a shovel and you go get the shovel, when you come back, you're not going to find it. And or he might mislead you to a chest that has like another leprechaun skeleton in it or something.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very devious.
Okay. If you manage to build a business on leprechaun gold, your luck or your wealth, it may vanish. So yeah. So what's the point then, right?
Right.
It's
don't shake them up.
Not right. Don't go rattle his little brain around. Shit.
Aww.
I know. See, I wouldn't even do that. I'd be like, "What's up, dude? Like, let's pour up some Jameson and smoke this spliff and like do some money magic. Let's break bread. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen."
Okay, so we are at the last 5 minutes of our show. So this is the time that we go ahead and give a little refresher as far as what we have on the agenda. Sister Cass, do you want to go ahead and, I know you already talked about it. Would you like to go ahead and run it by them one more time?
Yes.
Where they can sign up for the workshops.
Sip and Spell with the Latina Sanderson sisters. I have reopened our group page just to help navigate everybody over, because it didn't seem like everybody got over there yet. Right. But we did have a group page and we turned it into an actual public Facebook page. Right. So you can look it up. There's no needing to get into a group. You don't have to answer no questions. All you have to do is hit follow and like. Mm-hmm. And we have all our information there. All of our events are posted up there. I believe I did put a list of our past events from our 2020 workshops, which are still available for purchase. But we had an awesome time. Our first workshop of 2020, and it was like really good. And I'm really excited for the March one. It was a lot of fun. Everybody really did some awesome creations. And it's like those creations, you can tell like who made them. You know, like a little bit of their personality was in there. And you could kind of see a little bit into the history of everybody, you know, how they grew up and what their family members meant to them. So it was really good. And that onion spell, right, I can't get over that. That was like really powerful. Yeah. But we have one.
And the thing is too is that what I noticed for the witches that have joined our workshops, like I've come to notice that a lot of them have been growing and developing in their gifts and their powers, their abilities, especially the ones that have come to like, you know, like a couple of our workshops that have been there for even a few of them. It's like, you know, how they really have started to grow and to you know, going through like that metamorphosis process of like becoming, that empowered witch of, tapping into their gifts, and learning how to do spell work, and learning how to give offerings to their ancestors. So it's very powerful workshops, you guys, and I highly recommend that you guys all sign up, and take advantage of that deal that you guys get two workshops, like two classes for a discounted price. If you sign up for two of them, you get a small discount right there. And there's a shit ton of information that we share in these workshops, and a lot of it is very exclusive, to the point where we open up about even our personal stories. And this last workshop, we actually did real spell work for that workshop. So it was very powerful. It was very amazing. And, we're a welcoming community, and we'd love to have you guys there at our workshop so that you guys can experience the magic for yourself.
Yes, that was beautiful, Ashe. In
Ashe.
March, we are doing Yoni, March of the Yoni. We are healing our Yoni, reconnecting with our Yoni, and just learning how to be more powerful as a woman, more confident as a woman, and a witch, the things that we can create at a table, that can benefit us and heal us, and help heal others too. So unfortunately, that one is not available until April because we did close the class. But we do have April is open, and we are going to be working with the Rose of Jericho. So I'm really, really excited for that one. So
Yes.
I posted a link, so I guess you can copy and paste for those that are not on that are not following our page. So please share with others who are interested in this, because I think not only us as facilitators of these workshops, we're also learning. We learn off of each other, and it's just a great experience that we can be open with people and get closer as a community.
Yes. So where can we find you tomorrow, Sister Cass?
I will be live on Instagram at 6 p.m. I do Reflection Friday. This is donation based. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, and some extra cards on the side, just for some guidance and some help through your week. I know some Mondays, Tuesdays, any day can be stressful, but Friday is where you just really kind of want to relax, get that off of your head, get that off of your shoulders. And I am here to help you do that. And, just enjoy the weekend, have some chill time in the weekend instead of trying to worry about what Bob did on Tuesday, So come see me, Cass La Sassy Bruja on Instagram. And I'll be there 6 o'clock.
Nice. And then you guys can find me at the end of beginning of your new week on a Monday. You guys can find me at House of Spiritual Vibes, LLC on Facebook. I do live T4C, Tarot for Contributions. Every Monday, I have a suggested question. If you guys don't know what to ask at the beginning of your week and you're, interested in finding out, I've done suggested questions, everything from what is your spiritual gift, what is your magical tool, what element you should be working with. I've done suggested questions for a lot of different things, and I'm really excited to, I go ahead and I announce the suggested readings on Sundays. So if you guys are interested in seeing what the suggested reading is going to be, you guys can find that posting on Sunday at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC. You guys can also find me on Patreon at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC. And there I have a top tier that I want to say it's like $33.33 a month But every month you guys receive a special witchy love mail package from me. A lot of times there's spell items in there or there's handmade items. So you guys do get love mail from me every month, and you guys get, like up to four, sometimes five, depending on how I'm feeling. But you guys get about 4 videos a month. And I want to say I already have about maybe 5 or 6 videos or something. I might have more. I probably have more up there. But I also post other things on there, such as pictures and stuff. So you guys can find me on Patreon. I'm also going to be coming to Chicago for the 15th and the 16th to do cleansings, to do limpiezas. And I do have a location that I will be having those at. I have a couple available appointments. If you guys would like to book an appointment for a limpia, you guys can also contact me at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC. And that is gonna be it. I'm trying not to cough. There's something spicy being cooked here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying. It's something.
Just let it out.
Something,
Let it out.
something spicy
out.
is being made. I was like.
And also, real quick, if anybody has any suggested topics, we do have a topic that we have been talking about, and we did get a suggestion from. We didn't forget you. But if you have any suggestions on topics that you are interested in us tapping into, you can always reach us at our email. Everything's all capitalized letters. It is HOSVR3@gmail.com. And I'm gonna pull a Nina. Fuck that shit, because she does that shit to me all the time.
Wait, what you gonna wait? Oh, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Spotlight on you. Hold on. Wait. I gotta watch Chimu pull a Nina. Let's see how Chimu pulls a Nina. Hold on. You gotta do a Nina all the way though. All the way. Let's see it. Let's see your Nina.
If anybody's interested in vending, Nina Soul is doing her event.
Yes.
So she, excuse me, is definitely doing April 11th, y'all. Can we get more info on that?
Yes. This motherfucker. This is why I love my sisters.
Oh,
This is
there's
why
more.
I love my
There's
sisters.
more.
There's more reasons. There's more things. So there's okay. So you guys, I do so much that I tend to I forget the stuff that I'm doing, but I do it. But thank you so much, Sister Chimu. Yes, I do not know how I forgot this one, but I am looking for vendors right now. I actually sent out about 6 more applications today. So I am still taking vendors for April 11th. I have 4 events planned this year for 2021. One of them is going to be the biggest event is October 8th, and that is the Chicago Witches Ball. That is going to be the 5th annual. And the theme is the craft. So not just the craft like the movie, but the craft as far as just the diversities of all these different practices. So I do have exclusive entertainment that is going to be coming, and they're going to be facilitating the opening ritual with some ceremonial Aztec dancing. So I would really love for you guys to look out for these events. All of these events have been posted on Facebook. And again, I am looking for vendors. I am looking for vendors in Chile. I'm telling you, like fuck. The Chile. I don't worry, you guys. It's just there's I seen a gif about it where this I don't know, they're eyes are pouring out, but it's like when your mom's making chile at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I am looking for vendors. Any vendors, you don't have to be I would love for all of the vendors to be witches, but even if you cater to the witchy or the creepy or the weird type of communities, if you don't really feel like you have a place at regular vending events, these are the events that you want to be at, because you guys' stuff is going to be people are going to really love your things there, just loving your work there. We have, I mean, not only are we witches, but we also have other interests. It's not always just witchcraft, like some witches like fairies and sparkly things, and like everybody loves a bath bomb. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
you a witch loves a bath bomb, but so do anybody else. So don't feel like you have to be a witch or a practitioner. Your stuff might cater to our community, and you're still included. If you are a POC business, if you are in like the LBGTQA plus and all that other good stuff business,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are all invited. You're all invited. If you're a first time vendor, this is a perfect place for you guys to come and join in, because I am very, very first time vendor friendly, and I do help you guys a lot as well. For my first time vendors, don't let that scare you. I'm here for you guys as a support and also as a motivator. So make sure that you guys check those events out on Facebook. If you guys don't have Facebook and you're interested in more information on becoming a vendor, these are Chicago area events, and they're located in Schiller Park. So you guys can also text me and let me know that you guys would like an application. Send me your email in that text message, and you guys quick get a paper and a pen. I'm about to give you my number. So so you guys can contact me for an application at 773 704 7076. Again, that is 773 704 7076. And that's it. Is that it? Is
There's
that
more.
it? Oh,
There's
No,
there's
she said
more.
there's more.
There's more, second Nina.
more.
Yes, yes, tell us.
So, you know, the good thing is that, Nina, you've been doing these witches ball since de cuando,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
It's fun, but the great part about this year is that the Latina Sanderson sisters are also doing Witchmas again.
Yes.
So we will
Yeah.
be putting out information really soon for the Witchmas virtual, and that's virtual, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
It
that's the
is a
good thing.
virtual gathering. We have fun, we play games, and we get really into the Witchmas spirit. We
Yes.
do have Secret Santas,
Yes.
so you know what? We're gonna do it again. So stay tuned for that virtual Witchmas gathering with the Latina Sanderson sisters.
Yeah. Well, it's always a party with the Latina Sanderson sisters.
Yes.
We really do. We know how to do a radio show. We know how to teach workshops. We know how to party. We know how to get. Just kidding.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we do a lot. The Latina Sanderson sisters. I'm so blessed to have you guys. Thank you.
No,
Thank
we're
you.
blessed to
Thank
have you.
you. Cause shit, I would fucking forget everything the hell I got going on.
So no, April 11th, y'all. I
Yes,
know I'm
April
gonna be there.
11th.
So be there.
Yes.
It's gonna be I love Nina's vendings because when she does the vendings and those expos, you truth be told, there's so many creative
Yes.
people out there, and it's just from everything from jewelry to books to sprays and to natural
Artwork and a lot of
Artwork,
stuff. Yeah.
candles,
incense,
tattoos. I've had tattoos.
Tattoos.
Dolly, yeah, Dolly's
tattoos,
tattooing.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
tattoos. So it's just those are really good expos to go to. It supports
Yeah,
your local brujas, you know what I mean? Your
right.
local creators, your local artists, you
And
know.
Hmm.
I love it when people are like, "Oh, I got my tattoo at the Witches Expo, the Witchcraft
Right?
Expo, or the Witches Ball." It's like, yes, like that's how you remember it. Like that's how these events are remembered. I got tattooed at the Witchcraft Expo or the Witches Ball, and she's a licensed tattoo artist, so don't think that we're over there doing like some jailhouse shit, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
stick and
With the
pokes and stuff
pen.
like
With
that. Yeah,
pen.
right. You can like taking the Walkman apart using the
Yeah.
motor.
Oh Lord. Ooh.
Yeah, I've had some crazy tattoos.
So yes,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a year of good events, good
Yes.
fun, communicating and getting to know people on all levels, you know what I
All
mean? So
levels.
yeah, stay
Yes,
tuned because
definitely.
the Witch Miss Ball at the end of the year is gonna be dope.
Yes, it
Mhm.
is. It's going to be. It's gonna be. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I can't wait. I
Mhm.
can't wait, especially since 2020 pulled a jack move on all my.
It sure
I
did.
had like my years. I thought I was over here like, oh, this and manifesting that, and it's like, nope. You got time out. You gotta sit and take a break. Not 2021. We out here.
Well, it's gonna be a
Yes.
good one for sure.
Yeah, so I believe that that is it. That is it for today's show. That concludes the topic for today's show. Are we going to announce topics prior? Like, can we announce them on the show for the next one?
You know what? I think me and Cass said it was cool.
Right?
Mm,
So that way they know what they're gonna be listening to next week.
yeah.
It's like stay tuned for next week as we are bringing blah 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 blah. Go ahead, Sister Chimo.
So what we are planning on, which we're actually really moving towards, well, let's do it. We are going to be doing our workshops for May, and it is going to be dealing with marijuana. How do
Mm-hmm.
you work marijuana spiritually? I mean, we all smoke it. Well, maybe not some of us, but
We all should be smoking it. I was kidding.
like truthfully, but how do you really work with this herb that's it's always been around, so how do you work with it spiritually? Well, our workshop is pretty much going to be showing techniques on how you can use marijuana in your spiritual practice. Different ways. There's so many different ways where you don't have to smoke it to elevate yourself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because remember that. So yeah, that's what's coming up for May. So stay tuned for that posting because that will be posting up so that way you guys and everybody knows what April is all about. And of course, like we said, it's all about the Jericho, conjuring up the Jericho. And May, we're going to be really talking about marijuana, healing purposes, spiritual use, you know, maybe recognition. How you say that? Help me.
What recognition?
No, no,
Recognition.
Recreational. Yeah, I like recognition. We recognizing
We're
the
recognizing it as
we're recognizing it as one of the founding.
hello. And it's so
I gotta
easy
go
for
ahead and
that.
add some extra shit about it.
Right. You know me, that damn R's don't work in this tongue at
Uh,
all. But yeah, stay tuned because May we will be speaking about marijuana and all of its uses, physically, spiritually as well.
so
So
that's gonna
stay
be
tuned.
for our next radio show, right? Where are we gonna kind
For
of
our next radio show, we will actually be speaking about psychedelic,
psychedelics?
psychedelic things that, well, people tend to use spiritually as well, and how it opens the mind. And yeah, we're going to get into that for our next workshop, or excuse me, our next radio show.
Next radio
Mhm.
So
show.
that's going to be a
Yes.
dope one because we are going to get into psychedelic mushrooms, marijuana, and you'll be interested in, like, it's very interesting to see that there's other psychedelic forms out there in this world
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of people don't talk about, yet they use it very spiritual. So
Mm-hmm.
tune for next week, Thursday, House of Spiritual Vibe Radio, because that's what we will be discussing about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it for tonight's show, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another segment of our show. And again, you guys could catch us here at House of Spiritual Vibes, soon to be radio. I still have to put radio part on there at House of Spiritual Vibes. You guys can catch us here next Thursday at 5 30-ish, 5-ish,
What is?
30-ish p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, if you guys have any requests or questions or, suggested topics, you guys can definitely email us, and make sure you follow us on Facebook at House of Spiritual Vibes Radio, so that you guys can, be a part of our Facebook community. And we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to check Cass out tomorrow. I'll be live on Monday. And, again, if you guys are needing any spiritual cleansings, I will be in the Chicago area only on the 15th and the 16th. I do have a couple available appointments. And when I say a couple, I literally mean 2. So if you guys would like to sign up for that, please go ahead and contact me. And also, if you want to be vendors, if you know somebody that got talent that, you think that they should be a vendor, send them this information. And that is
check
it.
out our workshops.
Yes, check out our
like
workshops.
The sip and spells.
Yes, like the sip and spells. All right, so that is it for tonight, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you guys next week. Divine blessings to you today, tomorrow, and always. Ache. Good night, guys.